Hi everyone, welcome to the review and retro for Sprint 21 and the forecast for Sprint 22 of TinaCMS, TinaCloud projects. This was a 1-week sprint with the goal being, with two goals. One was to release the search token advisory notice, which was released Tuesday last week with the link as provided, and which was demonstrated to trigger the GitHub Dependabot alerts. We've also been working on the reference field selector search customization, but have found that it is more complicated than we expected, so work is still continuing. Jack, did you want to briefly mention, speak to this?
Yeah, so this one's progressing well, but I want to give just a quick little demo of kind of the progress of this one at the moment. It is nearly completed, so let me just show a little demo. Hopefully it's not widescreen and everyone can see it. So this one, obviously adding mermaid support. So we've got a little edit button that then we can just edit this however we want, and we can add. Let me just copy.
This is the reference field selector issue, right, Jack?
Oh, no. Okay, the reference field selector. Sorry, that's my bad.
Okay, I'll take back the screen share.
Yes.
Did you want to, as I take it back, do you want to briefly speak to it? What the complications were?
Yes. So the reference field search customization. This was kind of a long wanted feature, but yeah, the complications involved. We needed to kind of have a deeper understanding of some of how GraphQL works with TinaCMS. So this one required speaking to Jeff a bit, and then Ben was working on this one, but he's also been on client work this week. So yeah, there's just a little bit more complexity to it than we originally thought. So yeah, that's why this one didn't get done.
And we will be continuing it in the next sprint. To timesheets for TinaCMS, there were 96 hours billed by Jack, Jordan, Ben. And for TinaCloud, 89 hours billed by Brooke, myself, Matt, and Kelly. In addition to the sprint goals, which we've just discussed, Jack, I know you're super excited about your mermaid diagrams. I apologize for interrupting your earlier presentation. Could you please continue it?
Yeah, sorry, I was a bit too excited about it. Yeah, let me reshare again, and I'll just go through it very quickly. But I mean, I kind of showed off the main stuff. Obviously, we've got mermaid support now in Plate, so within TinaCMS. So I mean, obviously the icon can change, and we can just add in whatever flow diagram we want. All of them that mermaid support are working, and then we can just go in and add whatever mermaid stuff we want. Obviously we can save it as well, and you'll see it kind of get saved as this new type in mermaid with the config here, and this just looks like code. So just following the correct format that it should be, kind of like the 3 backticks with mermaid, and then it'll work on any platform that supports it as well.
Okay. And we're hoping to have that completed in the next sprint?
Yes.
Okay. We've also been conducting work on updating the table plugin for rich text. George, could you please speak to this item?
Yep. Yeah. So currently, in order to get table working, the rich text editor, we have the users have to kind of do a roundabout way and configure it themselves. But yeah, since the latest updates that Jack has done with the Plate and Slate packages, we're now able to bring this table plugin. So it'll we'll then be able to natively support the tables in rich text, which is pretty nice. Yeah. It's not completely ready
where
yet,
are
so we
we
can't
in terms
demo
of
it yet.
it's
So currently,
okay.
yeah, the UI is there, so we're able to add it into the rich text right now. But it's currently we're now just working on the actual saving of it into Markdown, which is proving to be there's a few road bumps there. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to dashboard and moving on to the burn down. So completed roughly 26 of 57 points. In terms of code coverage, not yet logged. Deployments, we had 3 deployments for TinaCloud, and we had 1 release for TinaCMS, which was conducted yesterday. This is version 2.2.3. As for the application health overview timeline, accounts created increased from 189 to 197. The trend of organizations created over the last 30 days is trending slightly up. The sign up to commit conversions, overall conversion rate decreased from 17.5% to 12.7%. The summary statistics for the Tina Discord server. So these were last updated by Discord at the beginning of last week, indicating a 28% drop in weekly visitors. In terms of clones of the Tina Barebones starter repository, that has increased from 36 to 38. And with TinaCloud starter, unique clone has decreased from 61 to 49. Regarding package downloads, we have seen an increase in last 3 packages, excluding the version released yesterday. Went from 7,976 to 9,370, possibly driven by the notice for regarding the search tokens. Epics, we have improved media management, has decreased from 47 to 44% as new items have been found to do. More work has been found to be completed. Building user experience has increased from 66 to 83% though. We did not do any experimental work. In terms of Sprint Retro, what went well? Matt is glad that the architecture diagram is nearly done. It is just under review now. And it feels like we are being responsive regarding issues around the reference field selector. Jack and I noted that the dashboard over time is becoming more friendly to use, and that especially this sprint with Brooke's quality of life improvements. As to what didn't go so well, so we had an issue with regards to keys for publishing packages to NPM. The result was that this delayed the rollout of the fix for a bug that was found with the reference field selector. Brady noted that the issue should have been communicated to the community quicker, just to give people expectations around when this would have been released. Brady, was there anything else you wanted to add to that?
No, that's all.
Noted the Mermaid work is still not complete. George noted that, as previously stated, there are more road bumps than expected for the table plugin. Jack's noted that with SSW rules starting up, that's dividing his attention. And we are seeing multiple PRs awaiting review on the TinaCMS project, with the resulting improvement being that team members are to prioritize reviewing.
How long have the delay on this stuff?
Sorry, what was the question again, Adam?
How long are the delays on these PRs?
Jack?
I think About a week or so. I mean, obviously there's some that are longer, but yeah, they've kind of just gone down the backlog.
Okay. Would you prefer if the people that submit them call and chase them so they're done?
It could help. I mean, the one in particular, I think, is one of Kelly's that I felt bad that I hadn't really looked at properly. And that was to do with kind of like supporting edge runtimes. And that one's just a little bit trickier to test. A little more things to spin up. But he did point me to kind of his repo where he set it up.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, maybe I'll give him a call to review that one.
Right. Okay.
Any further questions or queries before we move to the forecast?
No, I'll just make a comment on the Scrum process. It generally in a sprint review, the focus should be on what was done, not what stuff is in progress. It can be confusing. People will potentially think, all right, so Mermaid's deployed. I saw it in the sprint review. That it's easy to get it mixed up. So basically, you finish the sprint review. That's the stuff that's done. That's in the increment. Do we have a little bit of time to look at some exciting stuff that's nearly done? Like just delineate it a little bit clearer.
All right.
Okay.
We'll keep that in mind for next summary.
Yeah. Okay.
Onto the Sprint 22 forecast, with our goals being to finish the sprint for the reference field selector search customization and to finish the pass and saving of mermaid diagrams. This is a 1-week sprint with the review to be conducted on the 17th.
Can I check when that's done? Will there be a done video on that mermaid stuff?
Jack?
Currently it's not part of the PBI, but yeah, I think it's probably worthwhile to put it on. Yeah, I can do one.
All right. Yeah.
Already discussed the sprint goals. We discussed the update table plugin as part of the review. This is the work that we have planned. Adam, any questions? That's all the exciting stuff.
No, all looks good. Was there any noticeable, would have you even noticed that we were at Copenhagen? Was there any extra activity or anything like that?
There was sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I think we covered like last sprint was there wasn't any noticeable increase. This week had definitely more accounts created than usual, but there's no way to correlate that at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, we have Porto coming up in a month, so hopefully that will also be a little spike there.
So I think I think that we need to have some way to correlate that people have joined via the event. So I know Landon was talking about having trial codes and things like that. So maybe that's the place to try that out.
Maybe just a heat map. If you remember, before we went to NDC Oslo, we looked at the stats and we had people in every country pretty much except Norway. So we should have got a bump in people from Norway, or we should have got at least our first person from Norway. The same thing in this case. You should have more people from Copenhagen, from Denmark. Anyway, we'll see. But that's just another way of looking at the numbers, I think. Was there any activity questions about the pricing changes?
No. One person signed up for Teams Plus, and that's it.
Okay. All right. All right.
Gentlemen, look forward to catching up with you all next week. The video for this summary will be uploaded here. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, guys. Bye.